Welcome back on Let's Talk. Thank you for tuning in. So on today's episode, guys, we'll be on about teenage pregnancy. So we'll be led by Inati Najan, and over to you, sir.
Good afternoon. My name is Inati Dajan. I will be talking under the topic of teenage pregnancy. Now, what is teenage pregnancy? Teenage pregnancy is defined as occurring between 13 and 19 of age. Now, there are girls as young women of 10 who are sexually active already at these years.
Age? Yeah, 10.
Yes.
Wow.
Now, what are the causes of teenage pregnancy? Anyone who can tell us?
It's having unprotected sex, it's one of them, and not being sexually educated.
Of course.
But
I think lack of information about like sexual information, sexual education.
education.
Yeah, like not being clear about that.
also lack of parenting.
Yeah.
I disagree with that.
Disagree. Also,
Yeah.
Lack of parenting, how can you explain?
Like I was like some of the parents are failing, but how to
Values.
teach
To teach kids
them.
values. Maybe.
you can only do so much for a kid.
Correct. What
The
about,
rest is
what
up to
about
them.
homes who are playing and teaching the rules? Do you still blame them? Thank you.
But like I think one of the causes again, okay, I've said sexual education, lack of sexual education, and lack of access to those like contraceptives, things like the condom. If anyone doesn't know of a condom, there's a condom. It's free at the clinic. Yeah.
It's free even at barbers.
So like,
Free.
Maximum
many
pleasure,
places-
maximum protection.
There are many places that give out free condoms.
Yeah.
You can't make an excuse that condoms aren't accessible.
Inaccessible.
But like there are places that don't get access to e-condoms. Plus e-condom is not 100%. So like e-contraceptives now.
It's not 100% as well.
But like
But it should be.
yeah, but like lack of those things can cause teenage pregnancy. Like mental now. So like what else do you have when besides
Lack of parenting.
parenting?
It's more like the word that you have said. It's like it's the getting information,
Okay.
yeah, from teachers. Yes,
Not teachers only.
not teachers only. Yeah,
Wow.
there are some people who can tell you about the causes.
But like regarding to what he's saying, lack of parenting, there are people that blame parents.
But it shouldn't be.
What do you think are the causes of that though?
I don't know. Can
That
I
they
say-
blame Abazali for? Why would like people, society blame Abazali for like
Because
Oh,
As
that-
a parent, as a child, I can say people take you as a reflection of your parents.
hello.
So even though, regardless of what you teach me at home, I have to make the decision. So right now, let's say I go and steal something, they are gonna say, "Yo, I am a son of a singer." But I'm putting whilst they still did what they did their part, it's just that me, I was the one who chose.
But again, you get like Abazali that are like 100%. Their careers are outstanding. Like for example, be a pastor and then Lala could be totally different.
That's
the
a
thing.
topic for another
Yeah. No, I'm just asking like what do you think are the reasons of people blaming like teenage pregnancy causes being lack of parenting?
Sorry?
Like why would people blame or rather name one of the causes of teenage pregnancy would be lack of parenting?
I know parents are supposed to be the ones that are teaching you values of life, what you should do, what you should not do, right? So the reason why people end up blaming the parents is because you went astray from what you have been taught by your parent, right? So which means your parents' teachings have been disregarded and they are equal to nothing.
Another thing, just before I forget, like being sexually violated can be
Because
one of the causes of teenage pregnancy as well. Like, to our viewers, what else do you think are the causes of teenage pregnancy? Yeah, you can answer that in the comment section. You can move on.
now moving to the third question: how can we prevent teenage pregnancy?
Before we move on to preventing, I've got a question here. Regarding those who have been raped, right? And have been pregnant. Okay. Should we still mistreat those children who have been raped and end up being pregnant? Is society being fair by ill-treating those children?
No, it's not being fair. Because they didn't make a choice, they didn't choose to be raped.
But it's a reality.
But it's a reality.
And it,
Yes.
So society
And like they'll like name call the child, judge her,
without knowing
Yeah.
that she was sexually violated. Yeah.
I have a question. I also have a question. Who's actually impregnating these teens?
and that leads me to my next question.
Can you rephrase your
That leads me to my next
Who
question.
is actually impregnating these teenage girls?
It's the elderly man.
Yeah, that's also exactly what I was thinking. I don't think it's. I think majority of them being impregnated, or I think a lot of them, let me just say it that way, are being impregnated by elderly.
Yeah.
Nice question now. To all of us here. Next, should we condone teenage pregnancies of the girls who have been married from a young age? Like example by Eastern Cape, a young girl gets married in order to provide for a family.
Yeah.
Should we condone those types of teenage pregnancies? Should we see them in a good light or
No. First and foremost, I would say they're still too young to make a decision for them
Yeah.
to be married.
Mm.
And now you are making them a mother at such a young age. They still have to go to school and all those things.
And they still have to develop fully.
Yeah.
Yes, so we should not condone that.
Yeah. But like, you know what?
painful?
It's painful.
Painful.
I would say that's.
Seeing a 10-year-old being pregnant,
Well,
looking like a toothpick
what made you
with the
attracted?
orange.
Hey, what made you sexually attracted to a 13-year-old?
Yo, Muti. How can you be sexually attracted to a 10-year-old?
Kalogo, sometimes. Okay, I'm sorry to say this, man, but it's the girls go after the old men in order to get money. Ne? Fullness of life, you know, 16-year-old chasing after
But sometimes, you know, the girls want to be.
Okonko.
Girls want to. I mean, like, most people want to be wanted in some way. You know? Like, bafuna ufuna. They might not be after the sex, really. But, like, oh, and land okay, and you're full now.
Besides that, the generation we are to, the generation of girls that we have is a lost generation.
Yeah.
Money means everything.
Not just girls, but like.
No, I'm talking about girls here.
Yeah, I understand, but like, just adding on.
It's more prominent in girls. Ne? Ne?
You say so.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
Well, no, okay.
And the thing is, I'm
And
just.
the pick is
Oh, okay.
just asking a question. Okay, a male boy chasing after an old woman.
No.
No, that's very rare.
Thanks.
But like, what makes girls chase after older men?
Soft life.
Money.
Soft life. Everything.
Yeah.
Soft life.
And then, you know, girls mature faster than guys. Do you think that also has a playing factor?
And you believe it or not?
That's how I also thought.
No, like it's scientifically proven. Like girls has to develop faster than a man or a chick.
I don't believe that. Even if it's scientifically proven or whatever,
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
What makes you not believe it?
Because it's unrealistic, it's biased and whatever.
I mean, like the reason why girls have to develop faster than guys, you know, they have to give birth, they have to all those processes. You know.
Now we have to reproduce,
Like,
procreate.
you have to keep a whole baby.
Now you have to.
Come on, each every 18 months, like, it's not.
It is.
What? Let's see, man, that much.
Can we do
Compared,
that?
compared
guys,
to
guys,
Can
can we come
Okay.
back? Yeah. Now let's move on to the next question. How can we prevent teenage pregnancy?
Can you really prevent teenage
Prevent it.
pregnancy? That should be a question. Can you really prevent it?
I think we should also like shout out to our
Yeah.
viewers like Nabo as well.
Okay.
Like, also give the question
Oh,
to them.
very.
Yes, yeah.
Can we prevent teenage pregnancy? That is the question.
I don't think we can prevent it.
Maybe we try and lower it, but we'll never. I don't think we'll ever eliminate it.
We need to criminalize the relationships between an older man and Yazi. It's not careful. Not careful.
It's neglected.
Yeah. It's just saying, shame. You are for the man. Don't do it. Take a step. Wow.
As a community, as like also investigate to a pregnant teenager. Who's the father? How old is the father? And the father should be arrested for statutory rape.
I can deny that. Let's say if I'm the one who.
I mean, like, there are tests that can be made, but
But that take a long time. I will disappear in that process as well.
We find you.
exactly.
The law should find you. Disappear, we find you. We make you disappear forever.
Exactly.
You
Then-
know what that means?
You'll be a living example. You'll be an example. You'll be an example to other men, Manike Chonga.
This is what will happen.
Yeah.
The seriousness of the matter.
So like, besides that, what else can
Can
prevent?
I would say the delaying.
the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Contraceptives, guys.
Yeah.
Important. Contraceptives. There's options for you not to get pregnant.
Yeah.
If you don't want to abstain, use contraceptives. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Encourage your guy to use a condom. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you use a condom. You can't female condom.
Yes.
Or both.
Or you use both.
Yo.
Very same time.
No, I think it's a kabuka in some way.
No. Double protection.
Double protection.
As the guy, if you have to, wear 3.
No.
No, really.
No.
Really.
There'll be a lot of friction there. So kabuka land, then you end up.
And come on.
It's a.
It's simple the protection
Mm-hmm.
to prevent teenage pregnancy has become fashion.
Yeah. Yo. Anybody can be cute.
Hey, okay, no, like say I'm pregnant, I must get pregnant. You. No.
The responsibilities that come with that.
Absolutely.
Plus, on the contraceptives, like give away, banner, you're not protected from the STIs. Like also see contraceptives like pills or whatsoever, you're not protected from the STI. As much as you might be protected from unwanted pregnancy, you can get.
And the moment you have sex,
Mhm.
you know there's a possibility that you will get
50-50.
Exactly. And that's why you are.
You shocked?
Why? There is a huge chance.
Oh, Florida is
You're
sex.
going to get pregnant.
It's about pregnant. If I also tell the necessary steps that are needed.
And it's free, guys.
Yeah.
It's free, a clinic. About natural is the 2.5.
I get.
Call it clicks.
Yeah.
Call it flexing, call it discount. Still
It's free.
whatever. It's not free.
It's not.
It's free.
A clinic. And yes, definitely.
Or just abstain. Inzima lo task for
Don't have sex at all. Abstain. Come on, guys. It's not a difficult. Maybe it is.
I read another article. Some parents, they actually give their kids an option to masturbate.
Masturbation, is another topic
Yeah.
for another day.
But it has
It's a
bad.
demonic process. But okay.
That's not an option though. Just
I would say.
I say recommend masturbation, guys. So they recommend masturbation. Your balls gonna become dry.
Yeah. Before they
Before
20.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
sorry to put it that way too. And you know, in the long run, maybe chat.
you won't be sexually attracted
Yeah,
to
because
people.
when the social
We models,
yeah,
Savannah, you know, perfect.
if you last like 6 hours,
3 minutes out, even less.
Go on, make case this way.
Look at me,
Kind of an option for Amachita.
what?
But yeah, okay, this is a permanent option.
What is it?
Like disconnect tape pulses out.
Oh,
So what if you understand that I can
no. That's not an option. Unless you
It
don't want to
is.
have,
It is an option.
you don't want to have kids.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I would say prevent a teenage pregnancy. It's more like delaying sex. And then if you're delaying sex, they delay having sex until they are older enough.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Abstinence day.
yeah,
To abstain.
yeah. Then we move on to the
Is that the only one that you have?
yeah, I think that's the only one that I have.
I get proper research.
No, it's not. It's not like that.
Yeah.
Then I would say, how does it affect the society?
Yeah.
It shouldn't affect the society. It should, but it's a private matter. Man. But
But
you
like-
know, we are getting overpopulated, guys.
Yeah, we reached 8 billion. Wait, it's all.
This day,
We reached
8 billion
8 billion.
humans on Earth
Yeah.
plus 1 billion. So it's getting bad. Some meter man. God needs. Yes, sometimes, ne? You know, but when they're still a teenager, they repeat the same thing,
Yeah.
the same thing, the same. What the hell is that? And it is when they define teenage pregnancy, child pregnant with teenagers, what a mistake. Ne?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you've made a mistake, ne?
Yeah, me too.
You don't repeat the same mistake.
It's no longer.
So when you repeat the same
It's
thing,
no longer a
It's
mistake.
not long
It's
ago.
not- absolutely.
But like again, how does it affect society?
I would say,
You know, if the parent is not working, Professor said that it affects
Oh, yeah.
the parent of the parent.
Okay, I have a question, but I couldn't.
Yavakala, ne? The parent of the parent. If akasebenzi yena, it does affect us as society
Yeah.
because now we have to contribute. We have to pay for that because we can't sit back sitting. Aye,
Yeah, okay.
it affects us financially.
financially,
Yeah.
yes, it does.
It affects us ethically,
Morals as well as
morals, as singamaKristu,
as people.
as singamaJuda, singamaSlams. What, we've got our holy scriptures,
Yeah.
which are the constitutions to our lives, which should lead us. And they tell us the very same things. Don't do as lazy before your time. There's a
Time and place for
for everything. So once you do, within the time which is not the time, within the time which is not the time, it means you are creating problems.
Yeah. You've answered it all, I think. And to our viewers, Nani, share again your thoughts and opinions.
Yeah.
My question.
I need to put a straight in the government.
Oh,
That's a-
it's Caesar up again.
Absolutely.
But should teenage pregnancy get a grant? It's Caesar up.
According to my view, and if I tell you grant, I'm sorry. And you understand the system grant, what is it? You Because ne,
Mm-mm.
okay, why ndingayifuni? Abanye abantu, I understand the old
Yeah.
citizens
Yeah.
grant. I understand the disability grant because I'm not mad.
Of a small
That's
size.
for kids.
Because like,
It encourages unemployment
Yeah.
because then
Connie Grant.
can't grant.
Mdana.
And then you go, I'm full of by 4 because full time around 450 by 4.
That's what I was going to say.
And kids cost way more than
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But like,
And the other ones loans. And then this thing
Imali is a grant.
subsequently leads to Ramdana, but a lack of education.
Yeah.
Most of the time because umntwana akazuba nayo proper education awukwazi afford
And
it.
malnutrition, akazofumana ukutya kwethu.
Because wena kaloku uthatha namali onxiba
I was gonna say, abantu bayayimisuza laba.
andangothena biwivi for 50 but
Like mathumulo, mambani. Enokuthi mba. You know. But like again, should they get encouraged teenagers? No. Why is it?
Only for reason for themselves, no.
where do they support?
No, absolutely don't.
Because
Because like, okay, before you answer, I mean like, money means is being wasted on.
As grants.
yeah.
I mean like that money could be invested in education, could be invested in development of some
In
kind.
health,
In
because
health, like
our health system is crashing. Education system is trash.
exactly.
Trash.
So like, I feel like
What can you do with a 30% mentality?
deviating, but like again, what can you do with the 30% mentality? It's a joke.
A big joke.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go, it's jokes.
Welcome to essay. Yeah.
According to my research, continuing the cycle of poverty, including early school department by the pregnant teenager.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean,
Oh, early dropout.
Yeah,
sorry,
dropout,
guys.
I
Sorry,
mean.
sorry.
I'm confused.
Sorry. Yeah.
early dropout. Yeah.
Early
So you retire from school.
Yeah.
So like,
So, guys.
indirectly increases the unemployment rate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The last question that I have: how does it affect the economy of
We've
the
just spoken about it.
It's pretty much
Just
straight.
spoken about it.
Then, guys, anyone who has a question from us?
Question for
How
you.
does it affect the economy?
The economy. When teenagers fall pregnant, they face many challenges, or they drop schools. Some into extent of abanye
Drop out of school.
abanye abanayo information yes abanalwazi, they just do that enjoyment.
So, I do what?
Like bayenzela laa nto
How does it affect the economy?
ithi kaloku aba, when teens fall pregnant, they are faced to drop out schools, which lowers their chances of finding employment. Yeah. That's what I have.
Next question.
Oh, what is logo? He's opening the floor. He's opening the floor, which means everyone in this room. You got a chance to ask him a question and he will respond to your question. Okay, now my question is to you. There is a scourge of teenage pregnancy. Is the introduction of sex education going to bring change?
Or is it going to influence teenagers to have sex?
Even more.
Viewers, give us your thoughts, please. You know, like the reason why I think that, okay, before you respond,
Okay.
like, wait, you can think of an answer. Like, once I know, man, okay, how can I prevent
How to put it in?
yeah, like how can I prevent unwanted pregnancy? How can I prevent infection with diseases? Like, bro, I might
12. I want to try.
yes,
safe, practice safe, you know. Like,
Because now we are young.
now okay, like pepper lunch.
What if I try make a mistake? Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Never mind.
yeah.
Going
Back
back
to
to your
you.
question, Mr. Bella, that thing actually no.
Why?
It's quite difficult, me. I don't have an explanation. You know?
Explanation, yeah.
Yeah, my mother said no, what the kind. Yeah. I was hoping in an explanation.
What do you think we're doing? Will sexual education like lower?
I also think it will encourage you to have more sex, but I think they will know what to do to avoid getting pregnant. How will they taught how
So
to
like,
have sex?
as much as they will be encouraged to partake in sex, like the rate of teenage pregnancy.
I think it will drop if they are sexually educated. Because whether we educate them on sex or not, they're still going to have sex anyways.
Exactly.
But it's just sexual education may help decrease the pregnancy rate. It might not. It may not increase the sex rate, like people having sex. But it may. I'm not saying it's going to. It may decrease teenage pregnancy.
You know, so
Hey,
it will lower them.
it won't. I share the same sentiments. It won't decrease it. I don't think it will increase it. I think there's nothing that will change.
It'll be constant. What does that mean? Spike up.
Yeah. Because then we'll go. The child might think about he has learned by Fakan and condom.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Can I felt wrong?
But if I'm not wrong, I mean, they don't think like.
The child might have learned by okay, when the thing is going to happen,
And-
ejaculation,
Right,
you
avoid.
should pull out what.
Oh.
Maybe it's too late.
Monday.
I'm Monday, look, maybe too late.
Sure. As for my money. Yeah. So like what else do you have, my leader?
So, once again,
What flavor?
great flavor.
Great flavor.
What is our person? If you want a great flavor, you can get
Yeah.
a great flavor.
If
If you want an apple flavor, you can get an apple flavor. So, as guys, please, contraceptive clinic, consult clinic.
And I think that's about it.
Boys, keep your snakes in your pants. If there's not about food,
This is Let's Talk.
Signing out.
Amen.